As we begin another day, let us pause for a minute of silence. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, fellow Titans. I want to start by talking this morning about one of our 4 core values, trustworthiness. I told you earlier this week that we'll be coming to Titan Times in all grade levels to talk about the importance of our culture and how we should represent ourselves in it. One of the lessons that we're teaching is how we ought to conduct ourselves as trustworthy Titans in our restrooms. I just want to call out our early behavior this school year. We're not done teaching, but we've already seen multiple examples of students making non-trustworthy choices in the restroom that have gotten them into a bad place already, out of class, facing a consequence that's pretty severe because of a lack of trustworthiness. We would like to create well bathrooms for every Titan, every moment of every day, but that requires 1,500 students and 200 staff members to be trustworthy in using the restrooms. We're going over with every single student only five things you should be doing in the bathroom, and we're going to need you to live into that so that we can have a great school everybody deserves to enjoy. Speaking of greatness, a lot of great things happened yesterday in Titan territory. It started in the theater when about 40 or 50 of you gathered to get ready for this year's productions. I'm sure Doc would say she'd love to have more of you. Stop by room 708 and get engaged. Engaged athletes last night had a stellar night. Our golf team defeated by a single stroke. Boy, every stroke matters. The Huskies of Tuscarora. Congratulations, gentlemen, for your win. After a couple of painful overtime losses, to start the season, our field hockey team came out on top in overtime over the Wolverines of Woodgrove last night. Lily Phillips picking up the first goal of her young career as just a freshman. Yaz Pirzadeh stopping a stroke, in other words, a penalty shot in overtime to keep the game tied when Alexa Sereno put the finishing touches on the victory in the back of the net in overtime for the win 2-1 over the Wolverines. It's going to be an awesome night to be a Titan athlete this evening as our cross-country team starts their season out at Woodgrove. We wish you every success here in Titan territory, and I hope you'll be out in Force D Block at 5:30. Our field hockey team plays again, this time tonight against the Lightning of Lightridge in a non-region matchup. In a regional matchup, our volleyball team travels to Aspern to take on the Spartans of Broad Run this evening. We wish them every success as well. Big night in Titan athletics. Speaking of Titan athletics, it costs money to go to our games. drives me crazy, but that's Loudoun County Public Schools rule, not mine. What I can offer you is a waiver of the fee to get a season athletic pass. And we've invited about 500 of you to do so. Check your email. It came last Wednesday from me personally. Fill that form out, bring it to Miss Clendenin so we can get you a season pass. We would love for you to be in the stands on a regular basis. That's one of the ways you can fully engage in your high school experience. We'll need everyone fully engaged in a trustworthy manner this afternoon at 2:30 when we have our second and final of this opening month of school fire drill. Teachers, I am asking you to take the 5 minutes before 2:30 to stop instruction and provide direct instruction using the lesson plan that's in the Schoology calendar and also was sent to you in our weekly update last week about fire drill procedures. We did pretty good last week in spite of the fact that hundreds of you had never been taught how to do a fire drill here. We'll do even better today now that everyone is going to be clear about common expectations. They matter. Common expectations matter, especially in emergency situations. Thanks for your attention to those details. Tomorrow morning, there'll be an interest meeting for anyone interested in trying out for boys basketball this year. The meeting will be held at 9 a.m. in room 305. We'll go over the fall schedule and paperwork that you need to participate. If you have any questions, please reach out to Coach Anthony Eifler. Titans, I want to remind you that your life is a priceless treasure. Your presence here in our community is a gift. You are loved unconditionally, always. Be truly Titan. Have a fantastic day. Go Titans!